Hello everyone, Blurry Uzi back again with another video. This is something I believe is probably one of Minecraft's biggest mistakes they've ever made. It's about the update Aquatic. Apparently the legacy version of the Xbox One console isn't actually going to be updated to Aquatic where everybody else is. The first thing I'll point out about this article is it's written by staff. Basically nobody wants to claim it as their own or put their name to it because obviously they're not happy. They're obviously either not happy what they're doing or they don't want their name associated with the grief they probably get from doing it. So we'll just read this article. Now, when I first seen the picture that 4J released, the usual how they advertise what's coming with a picture of all the consoles with all playing Aquatic update, I said that's grand, everybody's getting it. But as you'll read here, it gets more interesting. As you've probably heard, the update Aquatic is soon to bring all kinds of underwater fun to players on Java Edition, new Bedrock Engine based versions of Minecraft for Xbox One, Switch, Mobile and Windows 10. But we won't be leaving crafters on other consoles high and dry. Well, actually they will. Arriving a little while after their initial launch, which makes sense, they're going to promote what they believe is their top version of the game. They'll release it on players on PlayStation 4 Edition, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, PS Vita and Wii U will all receive the Aquatic update, with the exception of PlayStation 4. Excuse me. This will mark the last big effort to keep those editions up to date with our newer versions of the game. So basically what they're going to be doing is they're going to continue to update the PS4, even though they don't want to play better together because of child safety. Anybody who has a PS4, if you put your child's real date of birth in, he can't play online with anybody. I can't find a way to do it, no matter what I've done on it. Children just can't play online. Although we love to keep bringing new content to all our players forever, the older generation of console now make up less than 5% of active players. Now I've looked at the figures and I've seen figures for 27 amount of people, regular players, I think it was 55 million, and I've seen one for 2018, 75 million. So even if you were to go by the 55 million active players, 5% of that is millions. Anyway, what is it? Alright, so we've made the difficult decision to focus our efforts to support players where they play Minecraft the most and where we plan to add new features. Java, PlayStation 4 Edition and a version of Minecraft made with the Bedrock Engine and other consoles, mobile and Windows 10. Because players on Xbox One and Nintendo Switch will be able to upgrade to a new version of Minecraft with all the Aquatic fun included, we won't be adding the updated Aquatic features to the older editions of the game that are still playable on these consoles. So it's a good time to take a plunge into the new version. So basically they're saying you're shafted, you want the Aquatic update, you're going to play our new version. Tough. If you own the older version of Minecraft on Xbox One, you can grab the new version of Minecraft from the Xbox Store for free. We all know that, and the reason lots of people have possibly got it and don't play it because they don't like it, they prefer the console version, and that's been an issue since its release. The better together version's release. Switch players will receive a patch update of Aquatic once it's released and will also be able to install a new version of the game for free. So really what they've done is they've kind of just shafted a huge community of Minecraft in the back really. They're not going to update the console version because they can't say because of technology, because they've done on the PS3, the Wii U and the 360, so obviously you can easily run it. They just decided not to. We're not going to update you. If you want to play update Aquatic, you play our new game. Which the reason people don't play the new game is because they don't like it. They prefer the console version, and there's a huge community there. If you go through YouTube comments, they're always there. Now the fact that they're also going to update a rival console, the PS4, and keep updating it, that is stupidity. That is you are stabbing your own community in the back. The people who have bought your console, the people who have bought your games, and you're saying, well, hold on, you'll have to do this, but we're going to let them off. They don't have to do this. They don't want to play better together, but we're going to still keep updating them. But our own community who buy our games, tough. This is what you have to do, which is incredibly stupid. Now, watch one video on Toycat, and he's more or less saying at the end of his video he's going to be playing on PS4 because he prefers the console version. I watched another video with Stampy, same thing. At the end of the video, he's more or less saying he's more likely to go for the console version because he prefers that version. And he also brought up one other good point is if you update your 360 to Aquatic, how can you transfer that world to the Xbox One? Because you won't be able to, because it won't have the Aquatic, so you'll be losing a lot of stuff. And then obviously that's not going to work. So really, basically what they're doing is they've just shafted their own community. The reason people don't like it, there's lots of reasons. Infinite World, people think it's great, but it's not, because if you played survival, you could be spending hours just looking for a jungle biome. There's plenty of bugs, and it's seriously plenty of bugs. It's not as easy to use as a console. It might look a little bit better, but still, I personally prefer the console. I have been experimenting with the beta. I've been playing the Aquatic update. I'm not hating on the game. I didn't want to be one that was hating on something. I wanted to give it a decent shot, give it a try, see what it's all about, and have a look at it. And maybe there will be a time when it's ready for people from the classic version to go over it. But personally, in my opinion, I don't think it's not ready for it. I think it's the Better Together version is pointed more to mobile version than what it is the console version, and I think that's really what a lot of people don't like. But if you don't like something, why should you have to buy into something when you already have a good version of the game? Why are they stop support? Why would you turn around and say, well, hold on, all the other community who play Minecraft, we're all going to give you the update Aquatic, but because you like to play on that, we're not going to give that to you. Now, I've seen in plenty of these comments, people are thinking about buying PS4s, and these are the things that upset people, and they do get really annoyed. And PS4s aren't expensive as what they were before. You got to remember that they're not as expensive. So you're encouraging people. Well, hold on. If I go to the PS4, I can still get updates on my Minecraft. And the fact is, they don't want to play the game. They're a rival company, and you say, "Oh, let's play ball with yous." But our own community, Minecraft, you are stabbing in the back. You are shafting. You are turning and saying, "Well, you want this? You'll update." And people don't want to update, and some people are going to be really strict on this, and they will transfer over to PS4 because you've given them a reason to go to the PS4. And the last thing Microsoft wants to do is give reasons for people to sell their Xbox Ones and buy PS4s. Nobody wants that, and this is Minecraft. This is Microsoft's product. They own Mojang. They own. It's just pure stupidity to lose your present customers to PS4 because you're doing something incredibly stupid. And if you go through people's comments on YouTube, you will see it. There's plenty of them in there. People talking about getting a PS4 because it's going to be updated to the console version. People like the console version. They want to keep it. When you bring the Better Together closer to the console edition, maybe people might move on. But at the moment, I wouldn't advise anybody to do it. I've been having good fun messing about with the Better Together, experimenting with it, seeing what I can do, see what I can't do. But yeah, the normal Legacy Console edition is a very good edition of Minecraft, and people like it. And now you're just kind of shafting them in the back while you've updated every other console except the Xbox One community of it, and except for the Switch, which we'll be getting the Better Together as well. But the Xbox community is a big community, and you really don't want to start annoying them. As I said, nobody's put their name to this. And obviously there's a good reason why, because they don't want the backlash of it with their name associated with it. So basically it's also a way to hide behind who made the decision as well. So I'm going to leave it there. So let me know what you think in the comments. Do you agree, do you disagree? I know that some people do like the Bedrock version. I do think the console version is better. It's easier to use, easier to start off in survival. But let me know in the comments what you think. So from Blur Using, best of luck and take care.